Hey everybody, it's Betsy Baker of YourGrantAuthority.com and welcome to my first video in the training series that I'm going to share with you on how to live a great life while making a great living as a nonprofit consultant. And as promised, I'm going to share with you a 4-step plan in how you can forever avoid that nonprofit cubicle, how to attract clients to your business, and also how to dramatically increase your income. So today I'm just sharing with you the first step in getting started. My first step is I want you to create a plan of action and commit yourself to following that plan of action. And I know that that sounds very simple, but what I have found is human psychology, our brains are almost created to make things more difficult than they really are. And so if we have a plan of action and we break that plan of action down into a series of big goals and then little bite-sized chunks underneath those goals, those little mini goals that we take to get to our big goals, and if we follow that along the way, that's really a recipe for success. And I think where a lot of people get hung up is that they don't realize how simple that this can be, and so they make it to be a lot more complicated than it really is. And I believe that the reason we're doing that is we have these harem-scarum goals and we have these little action steps that we're doing, but they're not in any kind of format. Really, everything that stands between where we are today and what we want in the future is a logical series of steps. And so if you're doing these things out of sequence and you can't get a hold of where you are in the process, you're really going to be frustrated with it all. And I kind of liken it to if you get in your car and go to Target, you know exactly how to get there. You know that you turn left onto Morgan Avenue and then you take a right onto Holt Street, something like that. You know it's going to take you 2.1 miles to get there in 5 minutes, okay? So you know from point A to point B your plan of action in getting there. So it's really simple. And it's the same thing with creating the kind of lifestyle that you want as a nonprofit consultant. We know that it takes a series of steps to get there. So just like when we know we've arrived at Target, that we took the left turn, then took the right turn, and we're following that plan of action along, that's the same thing as getting us to where we want in our nonprofit career. And you just would not believe when I share this with people that have been struggling with creating the kind of career that they're wanting. They're not getting the clients attracted to them like they had hoped. They're not creating the income that they had desired. They never really stopped to create an overall plan of action and a series of steps that was going to get them to that point. All right, so that is the first to do for you. I want you to create a series of action steps for you from point A, where you are right now, to point B, where you want to be in the future. And this is all individualized. For some of you, it's going to be very different. You have to create a plan where you're going to get out of your nonprofit job. For others of you, you're already along in the consulting business. That we're all at different stages right now. So wherever you are in that stage, just think about those series of steps that it's going to take as you go along. And also, just be cognizant of when you have completed those steps. It's all about a series of actions. And so make a physical list. Begin checking those things off as you do them, and you're going to feel really good about getting those things done. So again, there are things that you have to do, and then there are things that I can help you with, because I know you're like, well, Betsy, I need you to help me to attract clients to my business. That's why I signed up for this training series, and that's exactly what's going to happen. But I want you to get very clear on that first step before we move on to steps 2, 3, and 4. So remember, I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of more videos and then a very, very important call that I want you to join me on. And it's going to be live on Tuesday, February 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, thanks so much. That's your step 1. You get that plan into action, okay? I know you can do it. I'm so excited for you. I did it 11 years ago. You can do it too. Okay? I'll see you soon. Take care.